Hello, welcome to Chasing Diecast Cars. On Saturday, August 21, after visiting the Tarmac swap meet, since I was already in the Netherlands, I visited a Dutch hobby store. And just like last time when I got some second-hand diecast, meaning some vintage Matchbox and Majorette, I got some second-hand diecast too this time, but premium diecast this time. So before we get to that, let's look at one that is, well, it says premium on the box, but it's not as premium as the other ones. So we get this Tomica Premium Lamborghini Diablo SV out of the way. It's in 1/62 scale. This was actually a freebie. I did not pay €12.50 for this, because I bought all this stuff. I got this one for free, and this was a second-hand one also. Not sure if it was on display like the others, so the others might be a little bit dusty because of that. So we got plastic base, plastic tires, authentic looking rims, no suspension it seems. Oh, look at that. It's got pop-up headlights. That's cool. Didn't know about that feature. I do know about the scissor doors, because I had the choice between a Ferrari for free or a Lamborghini for free. I chose this Lamborghini because of the door feature. Nicely detailed in the back, all tempoed, no lenses. So yeah, pretty cool. Then we get to some loose cars I got. Porsche 918 Spider by Schuco. M&J Toys exclusive from 2019. In the Martini livery. And then the Porsche 911 Turbo from 1975, or the 930. Also from that same year, and that same Schuco release. I already have both of these, but I will send this on to a friend. These were only €3.64, so not going to pass that up for that little money. That's just a little bit more than what a Hot Wheels mainline car costs here, so why would I not pick these up? And then this one is from 2020, M&J Toys, exclusive cooperation with Schuco. Same model as the red one, but this is the chase version. Raw chase, only one of 100 cars in existence. And I got this for the same price as the other two. So that's definitely the cheapest chase vehicle I have ever bought. And we'll put it next to the original release. We'll take a look at that at the end of the video, like we usually do. Then we get to the carded stuff, or the boxed stuff I should say. Kyosho Toyota Hi-Ace 2014 in dark blue for €6.37. Here it says Kyosho. I already have this one, but this is slightly different. So again, we're going to compare it with the other one at the end of this video. I'm going to have to open this up behind the camera, because otherwise things are going to break, I'm afraid, if I have it that far away from me. Okay, so it's off the base. So we got a plastic base here with rubber tires, with bigger wheels on it than the one. That's strange. Maybe this is customized, because it's got Bridgestone tires on it, and the Bridgestone is on the inside. And these wheels look like the ones that are on the Toyota Century. So I'm not sure. But this normally comes with these wheels, and if they do, they kind of switch the tires inside out. So we got chromey front end, the grille piece here, and the side mirrors, which are different on the other one I have. So the headlights seem a little bit different. It's got this extra mirror here in black, and same here in the back. And it's got a big exhaust, but again, this looks to be customized. Doesn't look like it would usually have that exhaust there. So yeah, interesting. And then I was also very pleased to find the second last piece I needed to complete my 2009 Minichamps64 collection. This is the Alfa Romeo 8C Competizione in red, or Rosso Competizione as it says on the base. €6.37 also for this one. Very nice color. This one's got the 2 screws. A little bit more work. There we go. So 2008 model, it says on the base. Plastic base, rubber tires, very thin rubber. Got, of course, authentic rims with the brake discs behind it, but no calipers. Lensed headlights. These lights down there are chrome, part of that chrome insert. And lens taillights. Some exhaust detail there, but pretty limited in detail. And of course, a beautiful interior, as all of these Minichamps64 have. Kind of some distortion from the window. You can see the silver on the dashboard and on the steering wheel. It's got the gauges too normally, but it's kind of hard to show that. Maybe through the back window we can see something. Not really. Got the good convertible version also, so yeah, very pleased with this one. Only need to find the Bentley Continental convertible, and then I have all of the, let's say, street cars from 2009. I don't have any of the racing cars. I don't collect those. Then we get to this Japan Police Nissan GTR R34. It says Tarmac Works on the box, but it's actually a greenlight casting. Paid €5.46 for this. So this is one of those collaboration models between Tarmac and other diecast manufacturers. So, as most of the time with greenlight metal on metal, 2017 production, 2001 Nissan, it just says on the base. And the Japan Police livery, that's very cool. I have a few of these vehicles, so we'll look at those, excuse me, at the end of the video. So, very nice engine detail. Need to drink something, sorry. That's very nicely done. Lens headlights, painted taillights, got the license plates, exhaust detail. That's nice. little insert there for the exhaust. Love it when they do that. And then the V-shaped light bar on top. Cool. Then I got a few Car and a few more Tarmac Works. These were all part of a Dubai Police collection. They were together in the display cabinet like that. There were 5 of them. I did not get the Pagani, which was made by a Chinese no-name manufacturer, and asking price was €15. So there were 2 no-nos for me. So Audi A6 Dubai Police Car, first special edition, number 9. This was €9.10. So we got a plastic base, number 222 is the serial number. Just says Audi A6, a little bit of exhaust detail. Rubber tires, authentic rims, lensed headlights with the license plate, clear light bar, separate piece, and then it seemed to be lensed tail lights with some graphics on it. Opening doors on this one. Got a Chinese police version of this also. But yeah, I thought it was kind of cool to have this Dubai collection. And here's the G-Class by Mercedes-Benz, number 26. This was also €9.10. This way. So Mercedes-Benz G63 here on the base. Exhaust detail again. Very big chunky rubber tires. It's got the chrome grille here in the front, bull bar. There is an opening part on this one too, and it's the door in the back and opens up. That's a pretty cool feature. Don't see that a lot. It's even got a spoiler here on top. Seems to be plastic. And a separate piece for the light bar. Yeah. Looks cool. And then we got these Tarmac Works Global 64 Audi R8 V10 Plus Dubai Police, also €9.10. Comes with the cardboard container, like many of the Tarmac do. Let's just squeeze this out and then leave the rest in there, because I don't need that. Pretty elaborate packaging. Yeah, close that later on. So plastic base, rubber tires, nice rims. Don't see any brake discs behind it. So we got the license plate. They all have the numbers 222. The others are 777, 999. So they each get 3 of the same number on the license plate apparently. Again, different style light bar. So we got 3 different styles of light bar here. Lensed lights front and back. No engine detail. These Global 64s are kind of the cheaper Tarmac Works releases. These are the only ones that usually fit within my budget of €10. And but you know, these are nice. Got kind of a stock version of this. Again, we'll look at that at the end of the video. And then from that same series, the Lamborghini Aventador SV, also same price. I think this is my first Tarmac Lamborghini. So, got black rims on this one, nice Lamborghini logo in the center there. Lensed headlights and lensed taillights. The wing is plastic. And so is this part here. Same light bar on top as the Audi. The side mirrors are kind of pointing down, so, well, at least the left one is. So can't really see much in that. This one just has the number 8. That's interesting. So no 888 for this one. Some exhaust detail there, just the tips. A dab of silver paint. Tires seem to have a flat spot from being in the display cabinet, or maybe that's just my idea. Not sure. Very thin tires. This one has some interior detail. The harness, or is it just no? It's just a red line on the seats. It's not a harness, but it's just part of the fabric of the seat in there. And then also got a bunch of MiniGT, some second-hand and some new. So far we all looked at second-hand stuff. The number 8, so pretty early one, Honda Civic Type R in Phoenix Yellow. So this was a M&J Toys collaboration release. It says USA here. €7.28 for this. So that's cheaper than what a AutoWorld Premium car costs here. Metal on metal. These MiniGTs are rubber tires, authentic rims, no brake discs behind them. Lensed headlights, lensed taillights. Again, exhaust detail, only the tips are painted silver. Got a little bit of a paint defect here on the spoiler. It's not completely all yellow like it is on this side. That's okay. Did not pay much, so no reason to complain about that. Okay, I'm going to start putting them here because the Diecast Dude parking lot is full, so we're going to have to spread them out a little bit later on. Number 46, Toyota Supra Renaissance Red, also 728. Boom! And this is a chase car. So probably the second cheapest chase car I've ever gotten. That's my first MiniGT chase car, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Should check. So it still has the painted black metal base. A little bit more exhaust detail on this one. It's got a nice tip there. And this raw or actually unpainted chase car is polished. That's the first time I've seen that. The other raw ones I have are not polished, so that's sweet. So lensed taillights, lensed headlights, Seem to have some glue residue here on the front. Kind of a bummer. Kind of foggy headlights. So it's got still some colors left of the original vehicle. They paint the rims in that same red as the original vehicle is. Still has the mirrors in that same color. The spoiler and the interior is also completely painted in that Renaissance red. So interesting. Very cool. Then we get to the new stuff. So that was all second hand, and this is new stuff. Even though it's not full price. Normal price would be €9.99 for this, but I paid €7.50 because it's in a crunched box. Really like that BMW hologram, the licensing sticker. BMW M3 E30 Alpina B6 3.5 liter S in Alpina blue. Really have been looking forward to this one. Not a lot of Alpina in premium 1/64 scale diecast. And yeah, I think it's great that MiniGT ventures into these tuning companies. Seat model is fine. Just this was probably a little bit crushed, but don't even notice it. So if you compare this to Mercedes-Benz, what Brabus is to AMG, Alpina is to M Motorsports. So if you think an M3 is a little bit too, well, underrated or not powerful enough, you get an Alpina. Metal on metal, of course. Rubber tires. Very nice authentic rims. These are some of the nicest I've ever seen. Very nice Alpina blue color too. With the lensed headlights. Alpina on the bottom of the front spoiler lip there. Got that typical line on the side, and then lens taillights. Black exhaust, as probably would have been. But these rims are just unbelievable. So nicely done. Look at that. I don't know how many spokes that are, but that's a masterpiece of a rim. We're able to do that in this scale. That's nuts. Love it. So here's the regular M3. So on the outside it looks pretty similar. I would say it's yeah, casting wise exactly the same. The mirrors seem different, but could be the color difference. That makes me think that. It's even got the same spoiler. It seems, yeah. Same exhaust and everything. But much nicer rims on the Alpina, I think. That's just my opinion. And then in this new style box, this doesn't even have a number, by the way. Mercedes-Benz 190E 2.6 16 valve Evolution 2 in black pearl metallic. So this was normal price $9.99. The Mercedes star on these, on the hood or bonnet, kind of freaks me out, because I fear I'm going to break it off. And that's kind of for me that's a downside, because I want to be able to wipe down my cars, and a detail like that, that's just very dangerous when you clean it. So yeah, it's not as black as I thought it would be, which is great. So yeah, again, as usual, metal on metal. The details in the front are amazing. The orange indicator is yeah, very nicely done. Even the headlights, you know, you can see the two parts in there. Got the high beam and low beam in there. That Mercedes star is well, very impressive, but also very scary. The defroster lines are a bit exaggerated. Not a fan of that. And taillights. Get a little bit of silver around the exhaust there, but it's kind of hard to notice. Yeah, that's a beautiful model. Very pleased with it. And also got the silver one. This is more the traditional style box with the number on it. 170. Oh, it did have a number on. It's this one, 164. It just doesn't. It's not in the front anymore. It's just on top. I just noticed that on the other one. So pretty much the same model, but in silver. Well, it's not the same, I think. Or is it? No, it's got different rims. Yeah, and it's got a little bit of a bigger spoiler lip. So there is some difference between these two. Same price, $9.99. Yeah, this is funny. Mercedes-Benz 190e 2.5-17. Now, I'm pretty sure it's not possible to have 17 valves in a 4-cylinder that has 4 valves per cylinder. So that's kind of funny how that happened, but yeah, that's kind of a misprint, pretty sure. A bit of a tear in the box, and I didn't open it, so that's strange. Must have happened in the factory, because I just pulled off the wrapper on these. So, okay. It's kind of got that spoiler lip glued on the bottom there of the other model, so it's basically the other model, but then with that different spoiler lip. This one's, oh, you see, they glue that spoiler lip on there, and it's just a different glue-on piece. The rest seems to be pretty much the same. Yeah, different exhaust though. It's got the double exhaust on the silver one and the oval exhaust on the metallic black one. And of course, different rims, which are also quite nicely done. Also seems a difficult part to do. It's got some kind of a gold dot in the middle there, the center cap. Don't know what that is. We've got the sticker on the window there. It's kind of intriguing, but maybe it's the I don't know what it could be. So it has that spoiler on the window in the back, yeah. This one seems to have some flat spots too on those tires. A little bit of wonky tires on this one. Interior wise, very racy this one. Roll cage, only one seat. Interesting. Yeah, cool. So this is definitely a race version in a kind of a stock livery. In this one, interior wise, oops, I touched the star, I felt it, but it's very strong on there. This is this passenger car. Cool. And then we got the Porsche 911 Carrera S and GT Silver Metallic, number 210, new packaging. Same price as the others. The 992 model, new model. Now these big rims kind of lack the brake disc detail behind it. There's just so much space behind that. It seems like it lacks something. Look at the lensed headlights. And the taillights, yeah, I think they're lensed too. It's kind of hard to tell. I think they are. Very nice back end on this new 992. These all have these soft rubber mirrors, but you know that. Interior wise, let's see. Hey, look at that. We are missing some seats there. Wow. Okay. I'll have to report that because that is too funny. No front seats. Interesting. So apparently this interior is in several parts. It's not like a Kyosho in one molded piece. Interesting. Okay. I guess the factory ran out of seats. Yeah, that happens, you know. We've had that happen here in the Volvo factory too, here in my hometown. Sometimes parts are lacking and then you just have to drive the car out of the factory on a beer crate. It happens. And then I got one AutoWorld. This is in the modern muscle, die-cast metal body and chassis, rubber tires and opening hood. Normal price $8.99, was reduced to $5.99 because this packaging was crunched. So new casting, did not have an example of this Toyota Supra from 1993. Premium Series Release 1 version B. This super white. You can freeze the frame if you want to read that. One of 14,104, that's quite a lot. So they anticipated this being very popular, I guess. So metal on metal. Of course, got the rubber tires and authentic rims, lensed headlights, and painted taillights. Super 1 on the license plate. Metal exhaust. Interior wise, yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's see under the hood or bonnet if we can manage to open it. That's going to be a challenge for sure. I don't think I will succeed in doing that, getting this open. I know this trick sometimes works, but doesn't seem to. But nice heavy model, and so next to the MiniGT I have now the AutoWorld version. And then I got a bunch of chase cars too. Tarmac Works Global 64, so same series as that Audi R8 and that Lamborghini. This is the Mercedes-Benz C63 AMG Coupe Black Series police car. You Got a black container. So very interesting packaging on these. These are taped up with 4 pieces of tape, and then the back end just kind of clicks into the front plastic part, so like that, and then just opens up like that. So these are recyclable in the way that you can reuse these. Put the cars back in there, so that's cool, because I probably will not put all of them on display in the display cabinet. So metal on metal. It's got the whole name of the vehicle on the base there. Black rims with very thin rubber tires. Got the lensed headlights. Very nice grille details. Light bar leaves a bit to be desired, if I'm honest. It just looks very generic. And taillights, police license plate, and a plastic spoiler or wing. Just some silver around the edges of the exhausts. Yeah, got some silver around the bezels of the instrument cluster. That's about it detail wise. So this seems to be a generic police livery. Let's see, put these back in there. QC1 seems okay quality wise. And then this back in there, and just like that, you can just close it up again. This kind of these little dents here in the plastic that kind of click into one another. So it's closed up, so it doesn't really need the little stickers that they put on there. It just stays closed like that. This is probably my favorite one, the safety car version. These are all in some kind of a raw chase version with some deco still on there. This got the gray container, and you can kind of see what the regular version looks like. So would be kind of a silver, I guess, and then the police one was black in the regular version. So black metal base. Are these the same kind of tires? Rims, I mean, yeah, but in silver. I think they probably have all the same rims but different colors. Nicer light bar in this one. Everything else is pretty much the same except for the deco, of course. So it's not my first safety car I have as a premium car, so got at least one other one that I also brought to the parking lot to kind of look at. Then here we got the yellow version, so regular version looks like this, and then got the chase with the yellow rims. So I have a quick look at it, because of course these are all the same model, so kind of not a lot of difference between these. Of course this looks much more stock than the others, with no extra graphics or tempos on it. And it's got the yellow container instead of the, well, I don't know what the regular version would have as a container color, but maybe it's just a black or gray one and not yellow, I guess. Not sure though. And here's the red version. So that's what it normally looks like. And that's just oh yeah, this one is still taped up on this side. So I wanted to show you those little stickers that are on there. Not that that is very interesting. Like that. And pull it off completely. And one down here too. So this one has the black on top, black roof with an unpainted part, and then the black stripe on the hood or bonnet. So it's got the red rim with the silver ring around it. Did the yellow one have the silver ring too? Yeah, it's kind of harder to see. And then the last chase piece, no sorry, there's two more. Very pleased to also get this Koenigsegg Agera RS. A normal version would be in white, and this is the chase. Unpainted base on this one. But the diffuser still gets the paint, and this one has brake discs and calipers behind the rims. Did not see that on the Mercedes. Blue interior on this one. I'm not sure if the regular version is like that. Lens headlights. And lens taillights. Plastic wing. So you get a black steering wheel. It's kind of a special shape. Flat on the bottom. I thought it was flat on top too, but it's just flat on the bottom. That's a pretty big flat spot there. Does this need to have side mirrors? Because oh, they're in here in the baggie. Oh, look at that. So these need to be put in there and glued in there, I guess. Okay, that's interesting. So I'll still need to do that. Don't know why they are already on there. Anyways, yeah, cool model. It's my first really premium Koenigsegg. First have to put in the paper piece and then the back piece. Otherwise it doesn't really work very well. And then the last one I still have to cut open. Schuco European Classics. M&J Toys exclusive. VW T1 in the Porsche diesel. So limited edition, 3,600 in total. That means 150 chase pieces. So a little bit more than the Porsche we saw at the beginning. So I have now most of the, well, yeah, I say most of the cars in this release. Definitely the ones that I wanted. A few chase pieces I don't have, but well, you know, that's not really that important. And a few releases that were not new enough, like the Martini one in this release. It's the same as this one, but with the number 23. I think that's not enough difference to also get it. I'm not that much of a completist. So black painted or flat black painted base, VWT1 bus it says on there. Of course, rubber tires, authentic rims. So raw chase piece does get the address still on the door and then the Porsche diesel logo. Lensed headlights, but this headlight is kind of fogged up. Maybe too much glue behind it, I don't know. And then painted taillights. So let's start putting some of these on the parking lot next to one another. So let's take the Supra, put it next to the AutoWorld. Porsche, only got one off. Also got some Mercedes to compare. Just lower the camera so you can actually see what I'm doing here. Got the M3 BMW. Already looked at those. Honda is also a one-off, so I put that there. I'd rather put the big ones in the back. So I'll put the two Hiaces next to one another. And I'll show you the difference on those. Got some more Porsche here. Maybe we should line up the Porsches on this spot here. That would be so appropriate. Just having fun here, guys and girls. Just mixing it up a little bit. The yeah. Oh yeah, those Mercedes. I put those all back. That wasn't really intended, but anyways, I had some comparisons to do. Another white Supra. And then, yeah, let's put that Audi here. Mercedes. Bunch of police cars. That you're not able to see yet. Yeah, put that one there. Okay, so every spot is filled basically. I'm going to take the safety car out again. Sorry, I forgot I had something to look at there, and I should have left the Koenigsegg out too. So that's also like, don't need to put all the Mercedes on there, but at least one example of each car I got. I guess we put it in the handicap spot because it's missing the mirrors. Alright, let's go into fly mode here. So we got the Dubai cars and then we got the Japan police cars. So I already had these green lights and very pleased to add this one to the collection. So it's kind of a nice bunch of Japanese police cars. Kind of a mini collection like the Dubai ones, together with the Mercedes. And the other safety car I have is this Nissan GTR. It's a green machine by Greenlight. So got two of these safety cars now, well, at least two. Maybe I have more, I'm not sure. Kind of cool to get these safety cars. So we got a row of Porsches. So here's the regular release of that chase car I got for only for less than €4. Raw chase. You can see the line on the side is still the same. Kind of the tempo, but the rest there's not much paint on there. Well, the black is, and the Porsche logo. New Porsche. Then we got the regular version of that Audi that is in the Dubai livery. So this one I got a few years ago at Tarmac for €10. And this one was also there with a bunch of other ones, a Polizei version and some stock looking ones in different colors. Only got this one, but I thought, you know, with this Dubai collection, why not grab this one too? Looking at the overall quality, yeah, taillights look a bit gluey, if that's a word. Headlights look about, yeah, the same inserted, but this one, the left headlight is a little bit deeper sunken in than the right tail light. And same with the back, the tail light on the right sticks out a little, while the left one is nice and flush. So you see it's the cheaper line, but I have to say the more expensive Tarmac Works I've got also have quality issues. They're minor, they're not that bad, but these are good value for money. The more expensive Tarmac Works are not, in my opinion. But hey, you can disagree if you want. I'm going to zoom in and not just go all the way in there because it causes a shadow. So we got the MiniGT on this side because you recognize the star there, and then we got the UCC Mercedes. So they look pretty similar. This one's kind of a flat black and it's got no interior. The headlights are also nicely done, but not as crisp as the MiniGT, I think. If you look at both of them. Oops, sorry. But definitely not bad, but the orange on the MiniGT looks to be a little bit more realistic. And those two-part headlights are very impressive. And the MiniGT does not have the sunroof, which I think probably most of these would have had, so maybe that is more accurate on the UCC. And then on the back, of course, we got the exaggerated defroster lines on the MiniGT. And then exhaust detail seems to have double exhaust on the UCC, although yeah, it's of course oval shaped, but that's also the case on the silver one. It's also oval shaped with the kind of a partition between it, so maybe it looks more like the UCC, that exhaust on the silver one. Taillight wise, they are painted on the UCC, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, looks like it. And lensed on the MiniGT. I think they both did a pretty good job. Of course, it's a little bit nicer if they're lensed. Then we got BMW's M3, so we looked at those already. And then we got those Supras. So we got the two MiniGT with the spoiler, and then we got the AutoWorld without the spoiler. I think the headlights on the MiniGT are a little bit more crisp because there's, you know, that kind of paint residue seems to be on the AutoWorld. And the mirrors on the MiniGT are a little bit nicer too. And then in the back, of course, the taillights on the MiniGT are lensed, which also looks much nicer than the painted ones on the AutoWorld. AutoWorld does get the rear wiper detailed, and MiniGT has the kind of exaggerated defroster lines. Exhaust is also nicer on the MiniGT, but yeah. Well, yeah, it's probably also metal like the base is. It's also metal on the AutoWorld, but not painted. So yeah, but they're both nice versions. The Mercedes is here because I just wanted to show the front end of the coupe by Tarmac compared with the front end of the Kyosho 4-door sedan. They're a little bit different in real life, and so they're also different on these 164 models. And of course the whole front end is different, obviously. So I kind of wanted to show that. A little bit more smaller taillights on the coupe than on the 4-door. So little differences between 4-door and coupe. So then we got the Koenigsegg, and here we got the Hi-Ace. So on the left is the new edition with all the chrome. You can see on the right is my previous one, well, the one I already had. It looks slightly different, so it doesn't have the chrome. It's got the different bumper and headlights. Maybe it's a different model year, I'm not sure. But I thought that was interesting to see. There's some difference. Also got the extra black mirror on the high-end one on the left. And in the back, of course, the rims are different. But again, I'm not sure about these rims, if these were originally on there or if they came from the Kyosho Toyota Century. And then in the back you got that extra mirror again. Exhaust, I think it's safe to say that it's kind of a custom exhaust. Also the taillights are a little bit different. And it's got the license plate with the Hi-Ace on it, on the left one. So yeah, interesting differences. And then we got the Schuco Porsche diesel. So this is the regular version. And then we got the Chase. And then last but definitely not least, the Alfa 8C and the Honda Civic Type R. So nicely filled parking lot. Well, actually 2 parking lots. So thank you Diecast dude for gifting me this one. And yeah, looks pretty good, all filled up here. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.